Hello.
Hi,
Hi there, Rick. How was your day?
and I just did some exercise and clean my room.
Oh, you cleaned your room. Wow.
Yeah,
You're so hardworking today, huh, for cleaning your room. Great. So, did you take your dinner, I mean?
yeah,
All
I
right. Very good. So, I believe that you have enough energy to do our lesson for tonight, right?
yeah.
Very good. So, now we will be further discussing the writing test, the week writing test. And could you please go to page 17,
Okay,
the end part of the page?
alright, okay,
All right, so we are done with tip number one. And as you can see, I have provided you lists of preposition words, right?
right.
Now, let us see what tip 2 is about. Could you read that for me?
Okay. Use modifier to describe other words and give details. Modifiers are words, phrases, or classes that provide more information about words in a sentence. Adjectives modify nouns and pronouns, while adverbs modify verbs, adjectives, and other adverbs. For question 1 to 5, you may want to use particles as adjectives in your responses. Particles are verb forms that serve as adjectives in sentences. This chart has more information on particles.
All right, thank you so much for reading that to me. So, again, for number 2 or tip number 2, we have to use modifiers to describe words and give details. So, this will be words, phrases, or clauses that provide more information about words in a sentence. That can be adjectives, that can be adverbs, and yeah, verbs like that. So, do you know what a modifier means?
Yeah.
Very good. So, thank you so much for reading the tip 2 for me. Let us proceed to page 9 20. But before that, hold on. Okay. Now we will be doing a task. Please go to page 20 and we will be doing a task.
Okay.
Okay, so I believe that you are on page 20, right?
Right.
All right, so for the activity, place a check mark where the modifier in parentheses should be added to the sentence. The instruction means you have to put like this symbol. If you think that this is the correct place where you need to put the modifier,
Okay.
okay? So could you please do exercise 1 to 3? Thank you.
Okay. Okay.
All right, so let us go ahead and check your answers. For number one, you answered that the homemade should be placed on the third part of the sentence or on the latter part of the sentence. So this statement will become cookies were homemade. Very good. This is correct. Very good for the answer. Now for number two, it should be placed on the first part, so the interesting film starts at 8 o'clock. Very good. This is also correct. And lastly, the bored man looks at his watch. Very good. So there, you well know how to use modifiers. Very good with that. Now let us proceed to the function words. Could you please read the function words for me?
Okay. Keep familiarize yourself with function words. Function words are words that don't have a lot of meaning on their own, but they express grammatical connections with other parts of a sentence. Prepositions, conjunctions, and some adverbs are examples of function words. You may need to use function words in your responses. See the chart below for more information about function words.
All right, very good. Thank you so much for reading that. So again, function words are just words that will help make the sentence grammar free or grammar error free, which means it will complete the thought of the sentence, but it doesn't actually has its own meaning. Okay, it will just help to make the sentence complete. All right,
Right.
very good. So again, I'm so sorry. Hold on. So again, I just would like to know how do you pronounce this word?
Adverb.
Adverbs. Okay,
Adverb.
again, so don't forget to enunciate the
Oh,
last words of the sentence. Okay,
okay.
because it will take a big effect on the thought itself. All right,
All right.
so now we will be doing another task for us to see how we well understood the function words. Now, what I want you to do is to answer number 1 to 4, just 1 to 4 for me, and choose the proper or the right word for this
Okay.
sentence. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, go ahead. All you have to do is to just um, put an underline. Do you know how to put an underline on the word?
Yeah, I know.
Very good.
Okay.
S-
Yeah.
yeah, on
Okay.
your
I got it. Okay.
Yeah, you can click or you can press on Control plus the letter U to highlight it.
Okay.
There, very good. So go ahead, continue answering until number 4.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, so let us check your answer. So for number one, you answered four. Actually, the correct answer is yet.
Oh, really?
Yes, because if we will use for, actually, again, for function words, it doesn't have meanings, right? We just need to measure if it will fit the thought of the sentence. The dessert is flavorful. If we will use a for light, are you pertaining that the name of dessert is light?
Yeah, I know.
All right, that is why we need to use yet. Because some desserts, which are flavorful, are, they're heavy for tummies, right? Especially if it's really delicious, filled with sugar. It makes us full right away.
Yeah.
So this is actually, or this word will describe the dessert, which is light. Okay, so we need to use yet. All right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I know.
All right, very good. Now, let us check number two. Whereas Sydney prefers warm weather, Sam prefers cold weather. Very good. This is correct. Conditional statement. Very good. Now, for number three, they only have enough money to visit either Greece or Spain. Mm, well, very good. Because if we will say, or if we will use not only, but also, it means that they should have enough money, right?
Yeah, right.
Very good with the answer. I really appreciate that. Now, for number four, there was a bit confusion about the final bill. Very good. This is correct. Because we are pertaining the final bill, that's why we cannot use for. Okay?
Okay.
Very good. Wow. Now, let us go to page 22. Thank you so much for answering the activity for me. I really appreciate that, Rick. Now, please read writing your response tips for me.
Okay. Tip one, right?
Yes.
Understand the possible combinations or word pairs that you may see on on what is
Sorry, hold on. There.
on the test. On question 1 to 3, you may find any of the following combinations. By familiarizing yourself with types of word pairs you may see, you will be able to figure out what you need to do in order to write a sentence. Study the chart below for the review of the parts of speech and how they are typically used in sentences.
All right, very good. So, again, for writing the response, again, you have to understand the possible combination of word pairs that can be shown on the test. Okay?
Okay.
So, may I know how you pronounce this word again?
Familiarizing.
Okay, I have commented the right way to pronounce it, to pronounce the word. Could you please do that for me?
Uh,
Could you
for
please
me,
read that for me?
the right reading.
Familiarizing.
Familiarizing.
Again?
Familiarizing.
Very good. And again, how about this?
Types.
types. Very good. So here, I would like to know how you detect this kind of words for the part of speech. I would like you to determine if this is adjectives, if this is verbs, adverbs, noun, pronouns. Okay?
Okay.
Then, in order for you to separate the words, or prepositions, of course, and in order for you to separate it, you have to put slash as well, like this, okay?
Uh,
So
I,
again, what you have to do is to, for example, umbrella. Umbrella is a noun,
yeah.
and hold is a verb,
Yeah.
okay? Because it's an action word. Now, please do number 2 until number 5 and determine what part of speech do they belong. Okay?
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and check your answers. For number 2, helmet is a noun, on is a preposition. Very good, this is correct. Next, hair is a noun, scissors is a noun. Very good as well, this is correct. Next, take is a verb, camera is a noun. Very good. And lastly, refrigerator is a noun, empty is a noun. Empty can also be considered as an adjective.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay.
Because this used to describe a thing, like the refrigerator is empty.
Yeah.
There. But very good for the answers. You were able to determine the part of speech that they belong to. Now, could you please read tip 2 for me?
Okay. Identify the connection between the words provided and the photo. When you first see the photograph, scan it quickly for its connection to the pair of words provided. For example, if one of the words is a verb, look for this action in the photo. By doing this, you will understand the relationship between the words in the pair. For example, you will know if a word is an adjective describing a noun or the verb showing what is happening.
Very good. So this actually means that a particular word in a sentence can describe what it means. So all you have to do is to just identify the connection between the words provided and the photo itself. Now, so let us do this, or can you please see number or page 23 for task 1? You can see there a picture, right?
Right.
Okay, for that one, basing on the picture, let us do the task 1 on page 24.
Uh,
Again, look at the photo, then read the word pairs. Write what the subject, verb, and object for each pair might be, and there will be more than one possible answer. Okay?
okay.
So, do you know how to do it?
May I use the word to make a sentence, right?
Very good. But you have to categorize it first on
Right.
this box. Okay? For possible subjects, possible verbs, and possible objects. Now, I want to know, how do you identify subjects from objects?
Subject from the subject is doing a have a verb doing something.
Okay, so here, the possible subjects are the words being described or being
Okay.
acted upon. Okay?
Okay.
So there, could you please try to provide your answers for possible subjects, verbs, and objects for number 1, 2, and 3, looking or basing on the picture on page 23.
All right.
Thank you, Rick.
Okay.
Did you type in your answers?
Yeah, I typed in page 22.
Oh, okay. Oh, all right. So here, your answer, for
Oh,
example, the woman in the room is wearing suits. Now, categorize if the woman is a subject, wearing is the verb, and possible objects are the suits.
okay. I didn't see your text one.
Yeah, so type in your answer
Okay. Okay.
inside the box. All right,
Okay.
but this statement is correct. I really love it. Don't delete this, okay? This is correct.
Don't do.
Yeah,
You mean?
don't no, don't do anything on this example. I will
Oh,
take that as a reference. So proceed with number 24 and provide there your answers.
okay.
All right, very good. Go ahead.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and check your answers. For number one, you answered possible subjects were women. Very good, this is correct. Next, your possible verbs will be where. Very good. And lastly, the possible objects will be suit. Very good. Now, for number two, whiteboard is your subject. Very good. B, what do you mean by B?
B verb is for, yeah, the
Yeah, what is your sentence construction for this?
the right whiteboard is behind the woman.
Behind the woman.
Yeah.
So the possible verb would be, so it should be behind.
Mm, I I think behind is preposition.
Behind is a preposition, yes. So again, uh, what is your English construction for this, for number two?
White whiteboard is behind the woman.
Whiteboard is behind the woman.
Yeah,
Could you,
the
yeah,
verb
could you,
is,
sorry.
yeah.
I'm so sorry, my dear. Could you please try to rephrase your sentence? I want you to elaborate further your answer. Okay, so here I would like to ask you a question.
Okay.
What do you think is the girl doing? Or what do you
The
think is the
girl
woman doing?
is holding a whiteboard.
Pointing
She's
at the whiteboard. What else?
and the, the other one is looking at the whiteboard.
Yeah, but what we are pertaining is the girl pointing at the whiteboard. So, what do you think is the action word that can be used for the woman?
Point.
Point.
Yeah.
What is the woman's position?
Mm, in front of.
I mean, position is the woman sitting? Is the
Oh,
woman crawling?
stand,
S-
standing.
Standing. Very good. So, is standing a verb?
Uh,
Is standing an action word?
yeah.
Very good. Then, whiteboard and behind doesn't mean that we have to follow it as it is. Okay, and that is the reason why I want you to be creative and I want you to construct the English sentence first. Whiteboard is behind the woman is in grammarly incorrect.
Oh,
However, if we say the woman is standing behind the whiteboard, would you think this is correct?
mm, but he, no, but she's behind the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah, sorry. In front, standing in front
Oh
of
yeah.
the whiteboard. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah, this is correct.
It's correct. So again, it is providing you behind, whiteboard and behind, right?
Right.
So I think behind should not be here because there's nothing behind the whiteboard but a wall. So let's just change the word pairs to whiteboard and in front. I think that there is actually a mistake on this one. I'm sorry about that. So there, if we will use in front, then my statement will be correct, right?
Right.
So, using the word pairs that I have provided and the sentence that I also provided, could you please um, categorize the words for subjects, verbs, and objects?
Uh, I'm sorry, can you say it again?
It's okay. Using the sentence that I have created for you as your reference, please categorize the subject, the verb,
Okay.
and the objects on it.
Okay. Okay.
Very complete the word. It's stand.
Then,
Very good. Standing.
yeah.
So you have to complete it there. Standing. Okay.
Standing, not a verb.
It is.
Maybe it's standing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is standing and standing are both action words. Cause standing, and yeah, is standing, stand, or will stand are all forms of action words. Okay, so
Okay.
even though there's no is on this one and we just use standing, this will still represent as an action word. All right, but thank you so much for doing that. That is also correct. So now whiteboard, this is correct. Now, for number 3, could you tell me what is your English construction for this one?
What?
What
I'm sorry.
is, oh, it's okay. I'm sorry too. What is your English sentence for number 3?
Good sentence. Okay. And the woman is holding. The woman is holding documents.
All right. Your English is almost correct, but I mean your sentence is almost correct. But what do you think is missing on your sentence?
Mm, I don't know.
Uh,
Maybe the documents.
what part in the documents are you pertaining to?
Proper.
Is there anything that you have to add or you have to remove?
Hmm. Oh.
Very good. That is the importance of the modifier, which is an article. It used to connect the words or phrases, and this article's purpose is to determine what the woman is holding. Okay? You
I
get it?
not really.
Okay. So
I
let
don't
me
I don't know what what should I mm, I mean what what time should I add the add sequence?
You can do it. Go ahead, try to ask.
Okay. Like like um the define articles. I don't know what should I add defining article.
Articles.
Articles, right?
Articles are a, an, and the. It can be modifiers. Do you know what's the meaning of modifiers, right?
Right.
Very good. Also, this will help the sentence to be complete. Or I mean, this will help the sentence to produce a complete thought. How? It will define one's verb or subject. You cannot say, I am playing in garden, but you can say, I am playing in the garden, right? Because
Right.
you have to define that the garden is a place where you are playing or where you're playing. Yeah. In this sentence, the woman is holding documents. It is an incomplete thought because we cannot directly say holding documents without describing what is the woman holding.
But I think the this word is it ha, it is mean space specific. Okay. This word is pointing to the special special things. I mean,
What do you mean?
for example, I play in park or I play in the park. The park is mean I point to that park, not not
I am playing at the park.
at the park, right?
Yes.
But
But you
the
cannot
park, the park
sorry.
is mean. Uh,
Sorry,
I
go ahead, my
okay.
dear.
The park is mean that park is one park. Maybe I play at the park near my home, which means the park near my home.
All right. So
Yeah,
very good with that question. I totally understand what you're trying to say. The reason why we use preposition at the because we are pertaining to a specific place,
right,
which is the park, right?
right.
You cannot say I am playing at park. It will make the sentence incomplete because again, the is a modifier and the is an article as well, and it used to describe one's object or one's subject. You cannot say, woman is holding the documents. It is a phrase. Or woman is holding documents. That is going to be a phrase which has an incomplete thought or which means incomplete thought. But if you will say the woman is holding the documents, that will make the sentence complete. So, in short, articles are being used to help the sentence to provide a complete thought.
So I should use articles anytime.
Anytime if you are pertaining to one subject or one object. For example, yeah, there. I am playing at the park. You cannot say, I'm playing at park. That is incorrect. You can also say, um, I am sleeping at the bed. You cannot say, I'm sleeping at bed. It is an incomplete thought.
But hmm,
So there, could you give me an example sentence where you do not need to use articles like the?
hmm, and should I add the this word the in front of noun?
Okay, if you can give me an example, I would really appreciate that.
Ah, but I don't have idea
Yeah, it's okay. I will give you enough time to think of a sentence.
because
Uh,
I read maybe article or newspaper. Sometimes I can find a nouns and it didn't add the this word in front of nouns.
the. Okay, now I will give you enough time to look for an article or a sentence that we do not need to use the, and I will explain how does it work. All
Okay,
right?
right.
Okay, go ahead. I'll give you enough time just to make sure that you do understand what the articles are all about.
Hmm, maybe next time.
Are you sure? Because I don't want you
I
to be
thought
confused.
it would spend too much time.
Okay, I respect your
I
idea.
yeah, I will find the example and I show you next time.
All right, no worries.
Okay.
I completely understand that. So there. So let me highlight this for you. Now, oh, sorry. Now, for your answer for number three, woman hold documents. This is actually correct. However, the possible verbs should be holding or is holding, right?
Right.
Very good. Now, let us do the last or the next task. I'm sorry. The next task. So, for the next task, complete each sentence using the correct form of the word in the parentheses. So, given this words, please make please complete the sentence.
Okay.
Okay, go ahead and please answer that for me.
Okay.
All right, so let us check your answers. For number one, has set. The server has set the plate on the table. Very good. This is actually correct. But you can also say sets. Sets the plate on the table. Okay? Either of those answers are correct. Now, for number two, the chairs are stacked on top of each other. Very good. This is correct. And number three, he is looking at the menu. Very good. You were able to comprehend well. Now, for tip number three, could you please read that for me?
Tip 3. Look for function words. If the word pair includes a function word, be sure to consider the possible role of the function word in the sentence first. Look at this photo explanation.
Okay, so again, if the word pair includes a function word, be sure to consider the possible role of the function word in the sentence first. Okay, you have to remember that. To look for the function, or I'm sorry, to look for the role of these function words. Now, please go to page 26. Could you please read the explanation for me?
First, consider the function word below. It is a subordinating conjunction used to express contrast. Next, scan a photo for the other word in the pair, barefoot, and use it to make a sentence. This person is barefoot. Finally, complete the sentence using the function word, making sure that you express the meaning of the function word. This person is barefoot although there is snow on the ground. The words can be used in any order, so you can also write, although there is snow on the ground. This person is barefoot. Notice the comma when the class is used first.
Very good. So again, it is a subordinating conjunction used to express contrast. Okay? And actually, you have to remember that if you will be providing two thoughts in one sentence, make sure it is connected. You can use comma. Okay?
Okay,
Very good. Now, I believe that you do understood what tip 3 means, right?
right.
Very good. Now, for this task, look at the photo in tip 2, task 1 on page 102. Then write the word pairs. Look back at the chart of function word types on page 100. Decide the meaning of each function word below and write a possible first and second clause. There may be more than one possible answer. Now, all you have to do is to categorize for the word pairs, because there, it is at tip 2, task 1.
Okay,
So it is on page 23, the picture of a woman there. See? All right, so that would be the word pairs. Now, for the function word meaning, you have to identify the function word. I mean, what does it mean? The pen and, okay? And
okay.
first possible clause and the second possible clause. Okay?
Meaning. Uh,
So as you can see, I'm sorry, it's not about the woman that we are pertaining to here. We are pertaining to the man walking in the snow. Is it?
Right.
Hold on. Because there is a pen. Pen and whereas stand point as. Oh yeah, it's the first picture. I'm so sorry. It's about the woman standing in front of the whiteboard, pointing at the whiteboard, and there. You just have to provide the function word meaning.
I don't understand.
Okay, here. For example, function word or meaning. Pen and so what is the function of the pen on the first picture? It is being used to point the whiteboard, right?
Right.
So the function word is point. The first possible clause is the pen or the woman is using a pen and this okay, the woman is using a pen and the second possible clause is to point something on the whiteboard. You got it? The woman is using a pen, comma, to point something on the whiteboard. Do you got it?
Uh, not exactly.
Not exactly. Okay, no worries. Let's just go ahead and do this on our next meeting instead, okay?
Okay.
I think you had too much information tonight. And no worries, I will guide you further on these activities, okay?
Okay.
So I just would like to commend you for, learning so fast and comprehending a lot. I really appreciate that, Rick. And please keep it going, okay?
Okay.
Keep that up.
Okay.
So what I want you to do now is again enjoy the rest of your night and take care. All right?
All right.
Thank you so much and
Thank
goodbye now.
you. Night.
Good night.